Alright, so welcome back everybody. Last episode we were having some issues with our progression, as it seemed like our game kind of got stuck, and Carlisle like fucking disappeared. So I was messing around with the console commands and stuff like that, trying to get it to work, and I believe what I had to do was I had to just go through and set the quest to complete, because trying to do one of the strings where you like set her like location or whatever, she wasn't appearing. So, in order for me to fix it, I just did the console command to like set quest completed. So the Trinity or Nightingale's Trinity or Trinity Restored or whatever quest was completed and voided. So unfortunately, we didn't get that on capture, but it is completed. And I apologize for not having my my headset in for most of the last session. I'm probably not going to have it in for most of this session as well, just due to me having people over. It's the last bit of free time before I go back to work, as my my work goes back from
you
shutdown.
know every time we come into caves like this, I am reminded of our intimate days. Before the tribunal, we would explore each other's bodies, often finding nothing but shit for loot. A little bean treat for our tongues.
So yeah, this I ended up moving this using console commands. Yeah, I have no idea how to put it back to normal, but I fucked it up pretty bad. So anyway, well hopefully that doesn't fuck any more of our game up. I also realized that I saved over whenever I was watching back. I saved over my fucking save that I could have just went back there and replayed through everything and fixed it that way, like off camera, but instead I'm dumb and I literally was misclicking. I meant to save over an autosave, but I saved over my actual game file, and then that caused issues. I had to put my other stuff back on. This shit is awful. Like, yeah, stuff looks cool, but yeah, none of this, like, I wish you could get like an unenchanted version of it, or I wish that you could remove the enchantment without breaking items. Maybe that's what I really want. I don't know. I don't know if we'll be completing the Thieves Guild quest this episode. I know we're getting pretty close to the end. Yeah, so we gotta go down into this place. So we're gonna take the carriage to Windhelm and then walk over to there. So yeah, we'll take the carriage there. If we do end up finishing the quest, the rest of our time. Who the fuck are you guys? You guys about to attack me?
We're here to teach you a lesson.
Oh.
Hey! If I eat here, you won't leave here alive.
Works, Nerevar.
Here is the agreed upon amount. I expect you to faithfully carry out my request to teach a lesson to the thief protege GM. You need not kill her, but I have no qualms about if you deem it necessarily. A Stormcloak soldier? We're on the Stormcloak soldiers team though. We were on their side. Why would they send somebody to beat the shit out of me? That's fucked up. Truly fucked up, bro. Anyway. Alright. You guys might not hear a lot from me for the rest of this. Like I said, I got people over and I'm gonna talk to them while they're watching. They're kind of watching me play and listening to Dagoth mod. So appreciate you guys.
I can take you to... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Get up there.
We have been in this life for so long.
This is gonna cause some fallout between us. Fallout. New Vegas.
We'll show those faithless dogs who this land belongs
So
to.
what's your story?
I'm a true Nord.
What a fool you are. Any boy can play in the Red River, but it takes a real Inoir to drink from it. make this clear. You will be allowed to leave, but one day somewhere I will find you. You will never sleep again. Never go without looking behind you on a dark road. And when you least expect it, I will show you another oblivion.
I'll fight.
Now leave. Alexa, play Tenebre Rosso Sangue on Spotify.
I'll find you. Ha! Found you.
tell us. Mercer has a lot to answer for. Crime is one thing. Murder is another. Mercer will answer for this.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
I'd just as soon die before I'd let Mercer get those gems. I'm on it, lass. this is what we heard. The entire tower collapsed. Mercer was able to knock this thing down. Gods. Shore's bones. That monstrosity. We can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lass. We're right here.
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade. What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild. Then it appears the shadows shroud more than your presence. They blind your wisdom as well. Our actions have always been one and the same. Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end. It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your irksome companions. In the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
I'm sorry, I can't.
No luck there, lads. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Oh.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck. Yes, fellow Nightingale?
She said no, pickles. Blocked and reported.
I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever.
You like me, eh? Don't... Ah! Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks.
This
warm
next song
beds.
goes out to the dragon.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
How the wind's wings, they did darken the sky.
Hey, watch it!
Glory's fire, and his scales sharpen. Sides. Men ran, and they cowered, and they fought, and they died.
Huh?
And they bled as they issued their cry.
At some point, we should hire tech.
Welcome, Moon and Star. Would you like me to put on the tap shoes and the top hat too? Maybe pull out a little cane and start kicking my feet to that "Hello, my baby"? Kick rocks, Nerevar. I am a god, not some cheap busker for you to gawk at.
And if Alduin wins, man is gone from this world, lost in the shadow of the black wings unfurled.
You noticed how all the children in Skyrim look the same, right? It's probably just a Bethesda limitation, but I like the idea that there is just one Mr. Potato Head looking motherfucker running around impregnating all of the women in this god-forsaken country. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Use it.
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers.
Who were you with last night? Don't talk to me, Nerevar. You're gonna ruin my gooning streak.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? Then, it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deal, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlisle? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonheir, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key. With the Ebonmere closed, and their sudden severance from the realm of Everglow, I fear they've undergone a drastic change. They're shadows of their former selves. They no longer remember their true purpose or their original identities. My spirit didn't manifest itself in the sepulchre immediately, so fortunately I wasn't present when the Ebonmere was sealed. However, ever since that day, I've felt my power waning, slowly draining away. I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help? The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck. Yes, absolutely. Your skill is your own. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. But Nocturnal, she influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade. Think about the guild, about the state it was in when you began. Think about all the little things you might have heard. A pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds in the nighttime sky clearing at the wrong moment. Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from common bandits. Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason. Good luck, Nightingale.